Hi. Ah, don't worry. Be happy. Huh? Well, actually, it's all about that what I'm saying. I explain a lot of things, and if my English are good or not, I try to do. I do my very best. Really, I do really my very best, and maybe sometimes it is a bit it's a hard piece of work to understand where I'm driving at. Yeah, I believe that, but it's this hard work. But at the other hand, one has to start with it. You see, I always notice that the people start to wait until the others start to go, and then they like to go in their direction as well. Only that you forget, or you have forgotten, that you have at first check, is that direction, what everybody go, your direction? That is really pretty annoying, but then you always are on the way and always do something and always start to do something, and then you always recognize, gosh, I'm always on the wrong track. And you are always on the wrong track when you don't follow yourself. Sounds so simple. It is actually very simple. Because you always have to check, is that what I'm doing? Is that what I want to do? It's why and why? Why shall I do that? Why is that for me so highly important that I want to do that and not the other things? And what is the answer? And what's what kind of the answer? What is it for an answer? When I know quite well I should, let's say, to do more sports. Or are you a kind of couch potato? Yes, I am. Yeah. Because I hated to run all the time somewhere and there and there and there and don't find the time and forget all about my target. My target is practically my own higher self. That is for sure. My own higher self is definitely white light. I know that very, very sure, and I know that from yourself as well, that you have your own higher self which is bright light, nothing else but bright light, and it will experience everything in his own light. And because it is white light, and because it is a very high vibration, it drives everything away and push everything away which disturbs their brightness. And so it is with you. The problem is only that you maybe not take notice from that. And that means that you don't take notice from yourself. And when you forget about yourself, then everybody else can't see yourself in the best way, the most shining light. It's complicated because everybody makes it so complicated. And because you have to deal all the time with things which are actually brilliant, unimportant. I mean, they're really unimportant. They say you have to do that, the others say you have to do that, then they say go there, then the other people say go there. Why you don't find out for yourself where you want to go? And I make every bet that what you want to go, that there where you want to go really, is bright white light, really white light, for white satin, great. And everything is full of joy. Not in the, it's not a fairy tale. So their life is then without any complications and without any collisions or something. No. There are collisions and there are some arguments and something like that. But everything is a very good mood and a very good tune. I mean, they start to puzzle out something, and they increase themselves, and of course they are not right all the time, but everybody agree. Nobody blame other for that they are like that, what they are now, but they will help each other to come into a better tune. That is the point. In the movie Luther, there was a scene where Luther was in Rome, and there was also a big chapel, and everybody on every step on the chapel they start to say a prayer, a Paternoster, the God, how do you say that? The King's Prayer or something. Our Father which is in heaven, something like that. Well, yes, on every step. And then, of course, they have to pay. Then at the end, when everything is finished, then they, their son, their brother, their father, their mother, are out of the hell. Oh dear. Well, without the coins and without the money what they have to give, and without the church and everything, it's actually a good idea. Yes, and in every second and every step on which you are, say, remember, I am light. Remember it. This is a knowledge which that doesn't may leave you. It doesn't may. You can keep it very fast. No? Yeah, I'm light. Whatever comes, I am light. Whatever happened, I am light. And I know quite well if I'm light, I have a high vibration. And if I have a high vibration, everything what disturbs a high vibration, everything what disturbs the crystal clear tone, the soft voice, the brilliant, the clearness of any voice, everything what disturbs that, go away. In the moment we are like an orchestra, we are all together, which produces horrible noises. We can do it better. We are better. We can manage it better. We manage it better when we remember who we are. Wherever you are at first light. At first, once and for all. If you remember that you come out of the light, you quite well know you come out of the light. Yes, that is true. But you are okay through the troubles in the world. It has its knots, and there are some scenes we can remind very, very clear. They're not so good. No, not at all. We haven't had the power to fight back. Well, the good thing is, the good news is, you haven't fight back. Just be different. When somebody starts to blame you with anything, or start to make any reproaches, or demand something from you which you can't give anyway, and maybe you don't like, then get a higher vibration and become different. That is a very hard work on ourselves. It is not something what somebody gives to you for free. No, you have to work for it in that way that you change yourself. And then, of course, you remember all the errors. You remember the horrors from earlier times. But earlier times are earlier times. That was it. You go through it, and you survive. You're still alive, and that means that you can still change something, and you will, because you want. Because a lot of people don't want to stay like they on the place which they are on now. They don't want to be like that, and they don't want to be in the same places. And even if they want, they can't, because life is changing all the time, and it will go forwards. There is no backwards. Of course, there's a backwards too, but we don't realize that. We always think that this goes forwards. We always think that. But some people go forwards, they think they go forwards, and actually they go backwards. Because that's what they're saying, bring them in the same tune like 100 years before. It was very, very in. That was very actual. That was very popular. So when some people say, no, this kind of people have to be burned, well, they maybe go forwards, but actually their way of thinking belongs to 200 years ago. That is progress. Your life is progress in motion. All the time, even if you sit all the time in your kitchen bank. Even then, Your life goes forward. And it is a question in what way you think. Because your thoughts come to you by your own vibrations. It's funny enough. But everything what exists is already there. Everything. What was is there still, and what will be is there all the time. But what you get and what you find and what you fulfill is the question of your own vibration. And you can increase that all the time. There is no pause, actually. Sometimes you are rather fed up and say, oh no, not again vibration. That's okay, I have a good vibration, all right. Now I want to see something, I want to see a movie on the television, I want to listen to some music, or I want to just to chill. Great, it's okay, you can. Of course you need all. But what we have to take care for is that when you say, okay, I come, chill, be quiet, just relax. Never allow yourself to come more down. Go higher when you think, or don't think at all. And that's all. Listen, that is why people have, let's say, illness, or they have maybe tough luck, and they have to be sitting quiet there and wait until something getting better. And then some people maybe are really in a mess and say, okay, come on, I don't know, we are in a mess here, and I can't fix it, I can't bring it out, I don't know where a solution is. And a higher vibration is a solution. Because when your vibration is higher and higher and higher and higher again, then the knot in which you are, so it seems, getting loose, and you can free yourself. No one else can do it except you. People don't believe me that. Mostly. The most doesn't believe me. Say, no, this is kind of impossible. That can't be the answer. That can't be the answer. I say, that's my answer then. Why don't you want? That is the answer. It is funny. I get a lot of mails and letters and something like that. And they always blame me. You are crazy. I don't want to repeat what they say, and so I try to put it in a mildly way, but you can forget it. They really bring the dust, what they get, all the garbage what they have, they start to spit on somebody else's face. Boy, I mean, when I throw with dirt, when I always bring dirt to other people's face, I do it because I'm myself dirt. But when I bring light, and when I bring good words, and when I give everybody a chance to become better, and when I start to give some be a bit more cheerful, and start to bring some courage to people and say, come on, you get it. Have more trust in yourself, in your own light, in your own vibration. Then I start to help them. And then I say, come on. Then I try to tell them, however you are now, however the life, how difficult the life is maybe at present, it's getting better, and you help it when you get a higher mood. You get a higher vibration. You encourage them. And they need that a lot. I know that people always say we have to think about other people when they are when they're starving, or when they are when they have really difficulties. So yeah. But honestly, you help them much better when you start to encourage them and to tell them, please make your own vibration higher. A lot of people blame me. You only want to make money by that. I said, well, how make money for that? Of course I don't make money for that. I just tell them. And I try to bring people to the understanding that is their own vibration, which they can increase. Their own vibration makes things possible. And their own vibrations, by your own vibrations, can people attack you or allow people to help you. And by your own vibration, you meet other people which are completely on your line, which united them. I mean, nobody goes to a rock and roll concert when they dislike rock and roll. And so I just bring in memory again. I want to I want to be that it is remembered what I'm saying a couple of days before. I say, listen, when you're in a marketplace full of people, you know quite well for your own personality, the exit is behind there, and maybe other people's exit is as well behind there. Maybe you can touch them. Hey, if you like, follow me. It's this direction. Maybe they follow you, but don't argue. They say, no, we have to do that. We have to do that. Okay, do it. I go this way. Very quiet, without discussions. Angry discussions only drop your own, suppress your own light. What's good for that? People who try to suppress you, try to bring you under their thumb, don't do any good. So why you shall accept that? Don't do it. Say, okay, you think that, I think that, I think so. So trust yourself and trust your own higher self and trust your own spirit. Believe me, there's a lot of in. You only have to rely on that. But when people tell me, oh, only rely on that, oh, I wait and nothing comes, remember, please, that you need a fitting vibration that they can answer. And so, please, increase your own vibrations for change. And for a good start in life, I think you need it. We all need. And when people say, why? I'm successful. I have enough money. I have good money. I earn a lot of money and people like me and everything is fine. Say, good. Fine. That is a great stocking you can sit on. Great. That's a good start and it's a good way. So please continue. Only ask which kind of people that you like you and which kind of people like you. And what is it what you prefer? And what kind of possibility you get in? I wish you, I can tell you how much I wish you luck. Luck for that. Because we can leave all the errors behind us. The errors, I mean. We can leave it. Why shall I listen to somebody who tells me all the time and the life is pretty bad? It is not. We make it bad. But we can also make it brilliant. Why shall we not try it? It is a very lonesome decision. I mean, I can't wait until I have here 100 people around me and say, do you want it? And everyone say yes, okay, then we can start. If I would do that, I would be on the tree stall like 4,000 years ago. I mean, or 6,000 years ago. I mean, I can't wait until the others start. I have to start myself, and then let's wait and see who follows. But anyway, if they follow or not, it doesn't matter. The question is if I get it for myself, and that is the same question you have. The question is if you can get it for yourself. It is for you of no use when everybody else manages it, but you alone are left out. Start. And for that is nothing more necessary as to ask your higher self, which you have doubtless, without there's no question about, just go there and say, okay, I want to have a higher vibration. Please make my light brighter. You can't ask God for something. Oh, come on, make me well again and make me healthy again and give me a car and I ask for money and something. Prayers are like that, are often for in vain. They're good for nothing. But a prayer like, my Holy Spirit, please make my light brighter. Maybe more sparkling, higher, brighter. So everything which darkens my light, everything which is darkening my light, goes away. That's a good solution for practically everything. Try it out. And if you're still hesitating, allow me one question. Why not? I mean, why not? What do you have to lose when you start with that? Nothing. Okay, when everything is nonsense, what I'm saying, okay, when everything is nonsense, then you lost nothing. But when I'm right, if I'm right and I make any bet I'm right, then you have to earn everything what you like and lose nothing what you don't like to lose. But you will lose everything what you don't like to have. I think that is something worthwhile, no? Just give them a try and start. Have a good time. Bye.